All right, there are two sections of today's event that I want to talk with you and put the magic aside for a moment. And I want to illustrate the first one with a trick that I am going to teach you. So let me show it to you first, and then it's a very simple trick. It's almost a puzzle, and we'll go through it. So I need everybody's participation in this. Everybody in the room go like this. Now go with your pinkies up. Now cross one hand over the other. And now lock your hands together and don't let go. Whatever you do, don't let go. Now, wiggle your thumbs. Good, that's easy enough. Wiggle your pinkies. Here's the tricky bit. Wiggle just your right middle finger. Just the right one. It's on the left side. There you go. Now, wiggle your pinkies. Wiggle your thumb. Pinkies one more time. Good. Don't let go. Do not let go. And here's the rub. Here we go. On the count of 3, do this. 1, 2, 3. Give yourselves a little applause. Okay. So, I didn't just fool you. You fooled yourself. I used a principle that you've heard of, but you probably don't know intimately, which is misdirection. This is the magician's biggest tool, misdirection. Now, most of you will have heard that term, but you may not be familiar intimately with what it means. And I'm going to tell you. There are two kinds of misdirection that magicians consider. There's physical misdirection and mental misdirection. Physical misdirection would be actually distracting your eyes with something else. This is a big explosion. This could be a loud noise. This could be a scantily clad assistant walking across the stage. There are many ways to get your eyes to look somewhere else, and more importantly, look away from what we don't want you to see. That's physical misdirection. But a more interesting to me kind of misdirection is mental misdirection. And that's where I distract your mind so that you don't perceive what I'm doing. And I use the word perceive because what's so fascinating about mental misdirection is you will often see the move. You will see the secret technique. And I promise you, all 500 of you did see the technique that I just did, but none of you perceived it because you were mentally misdirected. Now, this trick uses both mental and physical misdirection, and you will catch me this next time because I'll point it out to you, but we are going to do it one more time. So, you ready to learn this? Hold your fingers out like this. Remember I did this? Then I said pinkies up. Then I said cross one hand over the other. And then I said lock your hands together and don't let go. And I hope you didn't. Now, this gets into some rudimentary neuroscience here. If you've read Thinking Fast and Slow, you know that there are two systems, System 1 and System 2. System 1 is breathing, blinking. You don't have to think about it. So I'm going to exercise System 1 for you and then switch you over to System 2 and make you think. So the first one's easy. I say wiggle your pinkies, and you didn't even have to look down to do it. You wiggle your pinkies. Then I said wiggle your thumbs. Again, you know where your thumbs are. You know how to do that. No problem. But then I said, now wiggle your right middle finger. And all of a sudden, this isn't rocket science, but it's just tough enough, it's just difficult enough that you had to give it a little thought. System 2 had to come assist you. And when I say wiggle your right middle finger, I pinpoint one unfortunate soul, it was you today, and I say, no, on the right side, it's on the left side, it's the right one. There you go. And I came out, and when I went back in a different way. Now, as soon as I do that, I begin with scripting. And this is important. This is an equally important point. As a magician, I have to color in your memory, and I can affect your memory. So what I say is, remember, we're not letting go. We never let go. I just let go. So now we let System 1 back in. Wiggle those pinkies one more time. Wiggle the thumbs. Wiggle the pinkies. I'm putting time displacement, we call it. I put time between the secret move and what I'm doing. And now I do this. Nobody else can do that. And you have a magic trick.